but I'm not bossy and obnoxious.
Yeah, right.
And they want to
capitalize on that.
Yeah, they want it to feel funny, and it never comes across as funny. That's like one very interesting thing to me all the time about people who are trying to get to know me or think they know me.
Mm-hmm.
They think they have to curse to like get on my level, even though I hate that about myself. It's like the thing I hate most that I can't stop doing.
Yeah.
You know? Or they want me to act like a caricature of myself, like be this loud, bossy, obnoxious Jersey person. And I'm like, but I'm not that.
Yeah, right.
And people don't find that endearing. Mm-hmm. They won't find it endearing. Look at Teresa from Housewives.
Yeah, yeah.
People don't find that endearing.
Right.
They just don't.
Yeah.
So
I think that's what they were. I mean, I don't know. I guess they just want to like. That's probably what I mean. They with all their personalities with the podcast they do have. Each person is sort of a very strong personality, and that's probably what they're.
But you can be a strong personality and not be bossy and obnoxious.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like. Yeah. It isn't funny to me to like hear me. That feels like a very like Chelsea Handler thing to do, or like a Amy, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
What's her name? Schubert? No.
Oh, Amy Schumer. Yeah.
Schumer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like almost like a gimmick or a gag, but I'm not a actress. I'm not. It's not a gag for me.
Yeah.
So I don't love that. That's usually when I have to get people on the phone and go, I think, we need to make sure we're on the same page.
Would you feel more comfortable writing the intro yourself? Or
well, I'm going to record it the way I want to record it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so, no, of course. Yeah.
I'm just not going to, sorry, I'm talking to Kyle right now. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm just not going to, I think some of what they have there is great,
Yeah.
But
at the end of the day, I mean, you're the one.
It's very hard for people to try to nail my voice.
Right.
Because they take the most heightened part of who I am, and they try to isolate that.
You're much more complex than that.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope it's Friday. I hope that everybody's doing well and everybody slept well and now everybody's awake. Hola, hermosa. Thank you. Good morning. I had this dress on this morning and then I realized that it's kind of see-through. So I was like, let me put a shirt on over so that the people on Coffee Talk are not like, what the what? So good to see everybody this morning. I am tired. I woke up this morning at 7:15 and I was like, what day is it? What is my life right now? My kids are supposed to start back to soccer tonight. I'm so nervous and we've had 20 conversations about whether we're going to go or not. So Kyle never received my tote. Jennifer, what does that mean? My tote? Kyle, were you sending someone a tote? A tote bag, maybe? No? I don't know. I did not cut my hair. No, I just put it in pigtails to get it out of my face. Anyway, so I was talking to Kyle about some stuff for the podcast that I'm working on, and people try to write things for me to read and they think that I need to be this like, what the fuck is up, yo, everybody, hey! Like, I don't talk like that. Even when I'm passionate, I don't talk like that. It comes from like my passion comes from like here. It doesn't come from here. And like, it's a different, I don't know. I think, like, I don't know. I can't explain it, but people try to write for me and they try to nail my voice, and it's very hard. Kyle chose me one day as a winner. Okay, winner for what, Jennifer? I need just like a little bit more information. Anyway, Kyle and I were just talking about how I really push back on other people writing my voice because I understand what they're trying to do, but it's not me. No, it's not me. So the podcast, the beautiful thing is that Coffee Talk is me asking you guys questions, and the podcast will be you asking me questions. And I think that's like what we need. It's enough of me talking, to be honest. Anyway, so I wanted to, okay, seriously, there's a bug, and now I have to kill it. Dead, get away, Ew, it's on my shoe. Ah! I'm trying, Kyle. Okay, I got it. Ew, fuck. People in the UK will be able to listen to the podcast. Yes, people all over would be able to listen to the podcast. So anyway, I was reading some messages last night before I went to sleep. I was really, I don't know, I think a lot of people emotionally are kind of all over the place the last couple of days, in America at least. And I was reading some messages, and one of the questions that came to me was, why do you do Coffee Talk? Why do you still do this? Why do you keep talking? And I don't think the person was like a fan, but I don't think they were a hater either. I think they were just like, literally, why are you still fucking talking? And I was like, you know what? Why am I still talking? Why am I still talking? Why am I still working? Why at 43, I have everything society says I should need to be happy. I have a husband who loves me. I have a beautiful home. I have 3 healthy children. I have a career I love. I have great friends. Why am I still doing the work? Why do I get up every day and do this fucking video? Why am I still trying? What am I doing? Julie Foster, please, not the place or time right now, please. Okay, I get it, but like I'm literally like trying desperately to like not cry every 40 minutes. So I was reading this comment, and I was like, why am I still doing this? I have everything society says I should want. Why do I need to keep talking? Why do I need to like do this? And I'm not talking about why y'all listen. I'm talking about, why do I keep doing it? Why do I talk? Why do I keep doing the work? Why do I hold myself accountable? Why do I hold my feet to the fire? I have the life everybody claims they're working towards. Not everybody, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like, so why do I keep going? And I realized because a lot of times I'm the problem. I'm still the problem in my life. Even when people hurt me, I can't stop at that. I got to go back. I got to walk it back. How did I give them the chance to hurt me? Why did I let the snake in? Why did I insist on petting the dog that bites? Why did I do these things? Why do I continue to make these decisions? Sometimes I am the problem. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's yes, of course, Coffee Talk is about a community that we have built. And we don't always get along and we don't always agree, but we always love each other and we always show up, right? That's beautiful. But additionally, even though I am self-aware of my own behavior, I continue to make mistakes. I continue to pet the dogs and let the snakes in and do these things. Why? Sometimes I am the problem. And I think if we can admit to ourselves that sometimes we are the problem, and that's why we have to keep doing the work, even when we are wronged, even when we are hurt, when people take advantage of us, when men hurt us, when friends disappoint us. Yes, in that isolated incident, you have been wronged. But what is your part in it? Truly, what is your part in it? And how can you continue to do the work on you? Because you can't change them. You're not going to change them. You're not going to figure out why they're doing what they're doing. Right? You're not going to stop a man from playing you if he wants to play you. You're not going to stop a friend from using you if she's going to use you. So why are you making those choices? And I have figured out that a lot of times I am the problem for me. I have such a inflated sense of self. Like I can just mother everybody. I can just love them into being better. I can just pour into them into being healed. I can just friend them into being better. Like, no, Jamie, you cannot. You're not fucking Crisco. What's his name? The dog whisperer?
It starts with a C. What's his name?
Castro? Christian?
Caesar.
Right? Like, you're not Caesar. You can't fix everybody. You can't fix everything. And you know, like, so I keep doing the work. And I do it because I, a lot of times, am the problem in my life. You know, where they say, wherever you go, there you are. If I might have 4 friends where it's not my story to tell, and I can't come on Coffee Talk and tell you why shit fell apart because it isn't my story to tell, but I can tell you my part in it. I can tell you where I went wrong. I can tell you the repeated mistakes I made in choosing friends. I can tell you where the responsibility lies on me. I can't tell you their actions. I can't tell you what they did, but I can certainly tell you the same shit Jamie kept doing and the same decisions Jamie kept making over and over and over again. I mean, that's why I keep going. Because people always go, what happened with so-and-so? Oh, it's not her story to tell. What happened with so-and-so? It's not her story to tell. You know what? It isn't my story to tell. It isn't. But I can sit right here and tell you the truth on how I chose this person, this person, this person, and this person, and where I went wrong, and how I continued to make the same mistakes, and how I continued to let the snake in and pet the biting dog, and all of those things that are on me. Me. Only I can fix me. Only you can fix you. What mistakes are you making? What repeated behaviors are you repeating? And you're looking around at the world going, I'm the victim. Look at me. They're hurting me. My friends are hurting me. My boyfriend cheated on me. My da-da-da-da-da. What are you doing? Are you choosing the same kind of men because you're not doing the work on yourself? You're not healing the parts of you that are broken, that you're looking to these kinds of men to fix? Are you letting snakes in the front door? Are you petting dogs that you know bite? What is the behaviors that you are making and repeating that are causing you angst and strife in your life? It's not about, Angie, it's not about explaining why I enjoy doing something. They weren't asking why I enjoy doing Coffee Talk. They were basically saying, if your life is so great, why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep talking? And I realized it's because I continue to make the same mistakes. I continue to, how do you do that? I have a hard time not telling, oh shit, I lost it, my side of the story when I'm done dirty. I just realized it didn't get me anywhere. People weren't buying it because you can tell their side of the story, but let me tell you what, it's like the person who punched me in the face in New Jersey, right? On March 15th or whatever date it was, somebody punched me in the face, right? I could tell you about the person who punched me in the face. I could tell you about her and what she did and how bad she was and she punched me and all of those things. Or I can tell you what I did to get me punched in the face. I'm not excusing violence and I'm not like condoning her reaction to me, but you don't get to control how somebody reacts to your mouth. And I always say, if somebody runs their mouth to me and somebody says something to me, they could catch these hands. Well, guess what? She abide by the same shit. She had the same code. Run your mouth to me and you will get punched in the mouth. So I can't tell you her story. I'm not going to tell you who she was and what she did because that's not my story to tell outside of the fact that she punched me. But I can tell you what I did to get myself in that situation. I can take stock and inventory of my behavior and tell you exactly how I got punched in the mouth. Because I ran my mouth. I had a lot to say. I had a lot to drink and a lot to say. And I was inappropriate and said hurtful things that were unnecessary and used gross language. And when you do that, sometimes you get punched in the mouth. I mean, yes, it was a sucker punch, but you know what? I was a sucker. Let's keep it 100. Yeah, it was a sucker punch. That sucks. If she would have like squared up with me and been like, let's fight. Okay, now we're fighting. But I'm telling you, why do y'all need to hear the word? I'm telling you what I did. I said ugly, disgusting things that were unnecessary and uncalled for because I had too much to drink and I was in my feelings and I got punched in the mouth for it. It is that simple. So, it doesn't matter if what I thought I said was valid. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's not the point. I didn't have a black eye because she didn't punch me in the eye. She punched me in the mouth. Y'all are not listening to the story. And I had 3 minutes of clarity. And I spent 3 minutes with God. That's absolutely right, Teresa. After she punched me and held me by my hair in the car, I got as close to God as I have been probably since my baby was in the NICU. And you know, I'm just telling you, sometimes I am the problem. I could have come on Coffee Talk and been like, this girl sucker punched me for no reason. She punched me in the mouth and she followed me out of a party and chased me to my car and punched me in the mouth. That would have been the truth if that's how I told the story, right? And it is kind of the truth, but that's not really any Jamie accountability. That's not really me owning my shit. That's not me doing the work. That's me telling you the effect, not the cause, right? The effect, what happened, but not telling you why. So, you know, it didn't happen a long time ago, Doreen. It happened in March, literally 2 months ago. The last time I was home in New Jersey, I got punched in the mouth. I am not justifying physical violence. We all know that you should keep your hands to yourself. That is not a debate. Nobody here is debating physical violence. You should never put your hands on people. I'm talking about cause and effect. I could have come on here and been like, when I was home in New Jersey last time, I got punched in the mouth. This girl, she just ran out of a party and punched me in the mouth. No. I'm not doing the work. I'm not fixing myself if I create that narrative. I ran my mouth. I said things that were inappropriate and unnecessary. I used foul, disgusting language. And then I laughed about it and walked off. Well, guess what? Some people were tired of my mouth. And I got punched in the mouth. Cause and effect. Whether I could have beat her up or got out of the car and fought fair or whatever is neither here nor there. I know who I am and what I can do. I have to do the work on why did I allow her to trigger me? Why did I allow her to trigger? Because that's what happened. She triggered me and I went from 0 to 100, right? No, I should not have done that. When she triggered me, I should have just walked away. If I walked the walk and I talked the talk, right? And all of that, if I really am doing the work on myself, when she triggered me, which she did intentionally, I failed the test. I knew it was a trigger, but I was tough. I had shit to say, and I was going to say it, and she was going to hear me. So I said it, and guess what? I got punched in the face. Period. Period. Cause and effect. So if we go back to what my responsibility was and why I continue to do the work, I should not be that easily triggered by people. Why am I still that easily triggered? Yeah, I was intoxicated, but I still know better. I still know better. So it's all comes back to what was my part in that situation. What did I do? How did I allow my triggers? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? No, I didn't punch her back. Katie says, but you claim violence is never the issue, but you just said if she squared up, y'all would have fought. Well, I'm going to defend myself. If she squared up with me and was like, if I felt that she was going to hit me, yes, I would have squared up. I'm not going to just stand there and take a punch. Sucker punching me is one thing. Literally approaching me to fight is another thing. Listen, the bottom line is this. I understand my part in things. I understand cause and effect. I'm using this as an example. Y'all want to nitpick that night apart, and I understand. This is just an example of a situation where I and my behavior was a direct cause of the effect. I have to own that. If I don't own that, I can't be different. I can't learn, right? I allowed someone to trigger me. And when she did, I took it all the way live, right? I didn't have to go. So my first mistake was allowing her to trigger me. That was my first mistake. But okay, now I've been triggered. My second mistake was I went from this to this. Because Jamie can go here all the way here, quick, right? So that was my second mistake. So now I'm all the way up here, right? My experience does not relate to George Floyd. George Floyd was murdered. So I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. So get the fuck off my page. Because that ain't got shit to do with this. That was a murder. Period. No and but, no fucking conjunction or linking verb. Period. That was the end of that sentence. Back to what I was saying. So I was triggered and I allowed myself to go, like I was just triggered right now. You see, I go from here to here. This is why God is still working on me. God is still working on me. Because this is what happens to me. When I get triggered, I go from here to here. I have got to learn to recognize the trigger and stop. I have got to learn to recognize my triggers, the pain from my childhood, the dead daddy issues, the sibling rivalries, the whatevers, right? Oh my God. When I go from 0 to 100, the only person it affects is me. See, now my adrenaline is up, my head hurts, my body's having a physical reaction to my trigger. Now I'm the only one who suffers. Then I become enraged, I want to act out, and when that happens, old Jamie goes, no, see, now we got to handle this. And what happens when old Jamie shows up is I get punched in the mouth. Period. Sometimes I punch back. Sometimes I punch first. But it never works out for me. I'm never better in the end. I'm never I don't win. I'm not the person I want my daughters to look up to. I'm not the person that I want people to love and value. Like, when I am triggered, well, see, Monica, you're saying you're not changing now. I have to change, girl, because this behavior is killing me. It's not healthy for me. So you stay who you are and own that. Well, I'm not, this is who I am. Okay. Not me. I got to be different. I can't walk around getting punched in the mouth. Come on. And it's not about whether I can punch back. I don't think anybody doubts whether I can fight or punch back. But y'all, I'm telling you, God is working on me. God is working on me. Sometimes I am the problem. And that is why I'm doing this coffee talk today. To say, I got to break my own cycles. I have to. It's not about proving whether I can still fight or am I the one to try or whatever. Yo, I don't want a stomachache anymore. I just don't. I'm tired of like being triggered. I'm tired of the reaction like this, and like my behavior is killing my mother. It's killing her. I mean, the woman is 73 and she's still getting calls that her daughter is fighting in parking lots and getting punched. Like, come on, y'all. Susan is tired. She's tired. And I have kids now. If it doesn't end with me, when does it end? So anyway, it's the Scorpio in me, y'all. The Libra in me really wants balance, peace, harmony. And the Scorpio in me is like, nah, fuck that. You can catch this and this, but like you can't. There's always good and evil. You gotta like, don't you love that God never gives up on us? Oh my. Woo! Will you do me a big favor?
Yeah.
Will you put this in the microwave?
Yeah.
Please. I don't know my moon. I don't know any of those things. I just know my signs. Anyway, for anybody else yes, I'm a Libra Scorpio cusp. For anybody else who is tired of being triggered, tired of, like, they're like trying to think of the name of my podcast. I'm like, look, let's call it shit. I'm triggered. I'm triggered. I don't get triggered with my kids, though. I don't. I just get triggered with people that have hurt me in the past. I don't know. Come, Lord Jesus, come. I just want to be better. That's it. I just want to be better. I want to be somebody that you guys can be proud of. I want to be somebody that women want to be friends with and men want to love. I want to be someone my daughters can be proud of. I don't want to get punched in the mouth anymore. I really don't. Thank you, Kyle. Yep. Anyway, I love you guys. I will take one real conversation here. At least I'm trying. Ain't that the truth? If you want to talk to me, if you want to talk about this specifically, you can. Don't ask me who punched me in the mouth. That's not my story to tell. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Turn the screen.
Okay.
Come on. Why is it not working?
I can
hear
you.
Working now?
What's your name?
Tamara.
Hi, Tamara. I'm Jamie.
I have an apology for you.
Okay.
I made a comment the other day about you throwing PTSD around.
Oh, okay.
And I want to apologize for that. I do suffer from complex PTSD. And I guess it triggered me in some way about the conversation. Triggered me. And I didn't like the way you put it. So I just wanted to apologize for that.
I really appreciate that. And I want you to understand that truly I can differentiate between PTSD from situations like war and PTSD from personal experiences that we have. I don't want you to think that I think when you've never experienced war, right? Like you've never seen it, in your mind, a date rape at 16 in high school is war, right? That is your war. That was your battle to carry, to fight. So when you are carrying PTSD from that, that is your only reference to PTSD. So I understood exactly where you were coming from, and I wanted you to understand, and I'm so glad we're getting the opportunity to speak on this, is that I understand that PTSD in reference to war is great and significant and different. So I don't want you to think that I didn't see the difference in that, because I absolutely did.
Awesome. Didn't want to be misunderstood.
I appreciate you saying something, and I appreciate you coming on to talk to me, and I'm sorry that this weird video keeps spinning, but I want you to know I love you.
I love you too.
And I hope that you have a great
for
day.
5.5 years.
Hey, I love that.
All up in Winnipeg, Canada.
Oh my goodness. Hello, Canada. Well, I want you to know I love you.
I love you back.
And, sorry, people keep texting me. My phone is blowing up. All right, I'm going to take one more. Have a great day, my love.
You too.
That was dope. Dopeness. I'm really glad that I got a chance to talk to her. Anybody who hasn't talked yet that wants to? I don't know how to make this. Okay. Anyone. Oh, I love Alicia. This woman is gorgeous. Hey, beautiful.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
You look great.
Oh, thanks. Just woke up, so.
What's going on?
Oh, not much. I just wanted to chime in and let you know that I can probably speak for everybody, we all really appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Even if we have different opinions on things and all this crazy stuff going on in the country, it doesn't matter, when it comes down to human, I just appreciate you so much. So.
Well, I want you to know I appreciate you too. I keep my eyes on you because I feel like you and we keep each other honest. We keep each other close. We stay close to the lines together, and you pull me, I pull you, you push me, I push you. And I actually, even though we sit on different sides of the fence a lot of times, Alicia, and I don't know you personally, I want you to really know, as crazy as it sounds, there are a lot of times where I look for your name, and when I see you, I feel safer in whatever situation I'm in. I really want you to know that, for real. And I think that's really what the human connection is about, is like we can differentiate, and we can isolate the things that we don't agree on. But I don't know, for some reason you and I just have a very healthy thing that I don't even have with people in my family, and I don't understand it 100%, but it's been beautiful the last few years having you there in the room, and I just want you to know that I love you, and I'm really glad that you're here.
Oh, thank you. And I love you too. And I show up every day, and you show up every day, and it impacts my life so much. I'm still growing. I'm 35, and I'm just figuring everything out. And I just feel, I feel what you're saying today. Just things will trigger me, and then it's like, should I really be that triggered? And
right.
Then it's like, I never mean to hurt anybody, especially you that I love so much, like ever. So,
Well, I appreciate you saying that, and I want you to know that I love you, and I'm just glad you're here.
Thank you. I love you too, and I'm glad I'm here.
Have a great day, my love.
With you. All right, you too.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Oh, that was like, I really needed that, y'all. Like, for real. I was looking for a guy. Any guys? Not one, but this is the last one I'm taking. Oh, God.
Oh my gosh, hi.
Hi.
Let me get into a room with some light.
Yes, please. Hi.
Oh, hi. I do daycare for a living, so we are watching a big screen movie today.
Oh, so fun.
Yeah, so I'm in my washroom. Don't mind my mess.
What's your name?
I'm Crystal.
Hi, Crystal. Where do you live?
In Dubuque, Iowa.
Okay. Hello, Iowa.
Yeah, I've been following you for a couple of years. You roped me in on a special needs mom empathy video.
Oh gosh, was it the one in my car where I was just
Yes.
like losing it? Oh my gosh, I remember that day like it was yesterday.
That's my life. Every
Well,
day.
Well, I loved you a minute ago, but now I really love you even more.
Oh, I love you too. I actually follow you closely on Facebook, and I'm like, how do we get to meet with you and talk with you? So I just hopped on Instagram to see if I could chat with you. And girl, I have to tell you, you have like seriously been. I've been with you since then. I have a couple different Facebook accounts, but I have been with you for a couple of years, and you've so inspired my growth in my life. And I couldn't be more proud of the changes I've made in my life because I watch your coffee talk. It's like ridiculous. But truly, last year my husband disappeared for a couple of days. He was struggling with some things, and I can't tell you how much that was an awakening for us in like identifying our truth with each other. And counseling saved us from that. You know, I mean, he went to counseling, I went to counseling, we went to marriage counseling. We learned so much about ourselves and so much about each other, and have such this huge amount of change in our life in the last year, and it's so much better because of it. So it's, you know, it's such a long process. The struggle is real.
Well, I really appreciate you being here with me, and I, you know, when people talk to me, I'm like so humbled. I don't always know what to say, so I feel like sometimes I sit here and I look like a deer in headlights, but I so appreciate you being with me. I am just I'm the woman just like you. Like, really, there really is nothing special about me other than, I decided to make a video one day and just decided to stick with the people who stuck with me. That's it. Like, it's just a consistency thing.
You're amazing.
Well, thank you.
Because you inspire change, and I hate when I see you get down on yourself, because we all have those moments. But at the same time, it's amazing that you inspired so many people, and I just want you to know that, because, I mean, even I have reached out to you just in Messenger to say, hey, thank you. Like, I've been through so much crap, and it's so nice to see that you can be just real with people and come to the level of understanding that we're all human, you know, we all make mistakes. And like, oh my gosh, you can come on here and apologize for something that you did. Like, how humbling is that? That's amazing. I just think it's really cool that we can all get together in this coffee talk family. And
I love it. I know. That's the best part for me, is the community. Well, I love you. Do you want to take a screenshot?
I'd love to. Yeah. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you for being here every day.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
LL Cool J inspired me on screenshots. He said, you should just go on and let people take screenshots. So all right, I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to do screenshots really quick because I have to go to work. Kyle's going to kill me. It's 10:30. So we're just going to do screenshots really quick.
On a Friday.
On a Friday. All right, we're just going to do screenshots. Hi.
Hi, I look terrible.
Why do people say that? Don't say that. I like the way you look.
It's like 1:30 in Australia.
Oh, you're Australian.
Yeah, Sydney.
That's so cool. What's your name?
Amy Joe.
Hello, Amy Joe.
Yes, my mother decided to double name me.
Well, that's okay. That's big in the South where I live. Everybody's
I know,
like...
I love country music, and my dad's like, was there a cowboy somewhere that you would switch to birth?
So you live in Australia? That's so cool.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to go to work, but I did want to take a screenshot. Do you want to take a screenshot?
Yes.
Okay.
I did actually go to Mountain Brook a couple of years ago.
Why?
Because I liked the show and I wanted to see if I could maybe happen to see you somewhere.
No way. Oh, that's so cool.
Wait, you came
I
from...
was driving on my way to like Birmingham.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my god, Mountain Brook. Yeah, you know.
Okay, well, hi.
That's so cool.
Hi.
Hi.
Perfect.
Perfect. As is my Australian accent. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, mate.
Bye, mate.
Bye, mate. I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, so cute. All right, last one. Screenshot. Is this my freaking cousin? My nephew's wife? It's my nephew's wife. You're a cheater. You know me in real, we're family.
Wait.
Let me see my baby. Lucas, hi, my boy. What? Baba?
Say yeah, show your baba. Say I miss you.
I love you. Hi, sweet boy. Oh, I just want to eat that mouth off. Oh my gosh, Melissa, he looks so much like you.
I know. It's
Melissa. Okay, so you know what's interesting for people? Don't give anything away.
I'm not.
Don't say anything. But you were there that night.
Yes.
Cause and effect. Did you see?
Oh my god. That night was wild. That's all I have to say.
I know, but cause and effect.
Yeah.
I was triggered. I was triggered by her behavior.
Thanks.
I said nasty things, and I got punched in the mouth.
Yes.
It's
It was insane. That's it.
but by the way, it's there's only two things that go in a situation like this, right? There's only two ways to respond. You either look at your role in the situation or you get out and fight, right?
Exactly.
And you know how many years I've been getting out and fighting, Melissa?
Both sides were wrong.
There's no question about that, but I'm talking about me. You know how many years I've been getting out of the metaphorical car and fighting? I've been fighting my whole life, Melissa. I've been fighting my whole life. I've been proving that I'm tough. You can't beat me. I'm this, I'm that. Girl, you know what? I took my lick. I stayed in that car. I talked to Jesus and I went home.
I know, and I didn't even get to say bye.
I know. And then the whole pandemic hit it.
Oh god, I know. It's been a wild ride. But other than that, then
Hold on. I got to do something really quick. Hold on. Give me a second. Katie Lynette, you are caught up on this, sis. So let's have a conversation. You're talking about self-defense. She has just contradicted herself when she said violence is never okay and immediately said she would square up to fight if the circumstance was different, then blamed it on alcohol. That is not okay. I'm going to explain it to you one more time, and I hope that this will be a way that you can understand, because I don't know where the disconnect is. Physical fighting is not okay.
no matter what.
No matter what. Violence is not okay. It is what I know. It has always been my go-to. What I was trying to say is if I was walking to my car and this person approached me to fight, I would defend myself. I would fight back.
There's a difference between self-defense and starting the actual
What I'm
fight.
trying to tell you is the person punched me in the face and I did not fight back. I did not get out of the car. I did not chase her down when she ran off. I did not do any of those things. I am not justifying physical violence. I don't know why you keep poking it or what is triggering you or why you feel stuck on it or if today you just want to be like, fuck Jamie, she's a hypocrite, or like what is going on with us. But I am telling you, I am not justifying physical violence. It has just always been my go-to. So for me to get punched in the face and take it and not fight back is what I'm trying to make you understand. If she had squared up with me, if she approached me like this, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to like run away. I'm going to defend myself. I'm not going to look for it. I'm not going to initiate it. And I'm not going to chase it down any longer. It's not who I am anymore. If you want to be stuck on me, sis, be stuck on me like fucking Lionel Richie all day. I'm stuck on you. Be stuck on me too. This is what I'm telling you. I don't know why it's not clicking, but it may just not, it just, today may not be our day. You're not going to agree with me every day. You're not going to get me every day. That's okay. And Lauren, meanwhile, my friend Lauren, who went to high school with me, is like, honestly, I was very surprised and very proud of you that you did not fight. I just, like, okay.
It was wild.
It's okay.
Things happen.
Look. It's okay. It's just.
Life is the roller coaster.
It's just
like
gonna.
Chocolates. You just never know which one you're gonna get.
You know what I'm telling you? Anyway, I'm just, it is what it is. It's okay. The whole point of this coffee talk is that I continue to do this because sometimes I am the problem. And sometimes I am responsible for the drama that is in my life. Sometimes I am the fucking problem.
But you're a grown-ass woman.
But I'm 43, Melissa. Okay, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, 27. So what I'm trying to say is, like...
Own your shit.
Right. At 43, it's time, girl. It's time. It's time. You're 27. You still have you still got a good 10 years to like make go forward, go back, go forward, go back. I can't be going forward and back at 43. It's too much. It's just too much. And honestly, Susan is tired. She's tired of crying. She's tired of getting phone calls about me. You know what I mean? She's tired. By the way...
I feel like everybody's tired of it.
I know.
I feel like everybody's tired of it.
I know. It's true. But
we
listen...
just all come together and love each other.
I love you and I love that baby.
I love you.
I'm so glad you had that baby. I'm so glad you and my nephew are together. I'm so glad you have that beautiful family. Take care of each other. Love each other. 20s are hard to be in a committed relationship. Well, I wasn't in one because I was a mess. I know, and you've been I just want you to know how much my family appreciates how you've stepped in at 25 and became a stepmother to those boys and took it on. But you do it, Mel, with no resentment. You do it with love. Those boys feel loved. They know they're loved. I just want you to know how much my family appreciates you and loves you. And my nephew loves you. And those boys love you. And
I love you guys.
You have a beautiful family. You really do. You and my nephew, and I love him so much. You know?
Sometimes.
Oh, he's so cute. I love him.
Cause and effect.
Cause and effect. What is your role?
Sometimes being a bitch, and sometimes he's giving it, and I'm the one that's punching him. I'm just kidding. Never resort to violence.
Ever.
People.
I will kill you. All right. I love you, babe. I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
I have to get back to my little love bug.
Bye, lovey.
Bye. I don't know.
All right. I'm really going to work now. I think this was really cathartic for me. I needed to have this conversation. I really did. I needed to understand out loud that I am a big proponent of my own shit. And the cause and effect in my life is real. And I need to own the parts of me that are making these mistakes. Okay, I love you guys so much. Have a great, great day.